They wanted war, so I became War Mick! Well, many thanks for that, Sly. Looks like it's time for another episode of Flicks and Figs. Looks like Sly's ready, Rambo's ready, and are you? That's the real question. Welcome back to Tac Tac Toys of Film, your home of G.I. Joe, Classified, Operation Monster Force, Valorous Action Force, and in this case, Flicks and Figs. So let's get into it. There's a 1/12 scale Rhino. You don't see armoured Rhino, you don't see that every day. This video is not for kids. So let's get on into it. And so kicking things off at the start of the episode, like you saw there, was the Hiya Toys Rambo. Little decent backdrop in the background there, but we're going to look at him a bit more. 1/12 scale. Here's Keldor from the latest Master Universe Cartoon Revolution. So we did see him in the last episode of Flicks and Figs, just briefly. Obviously, if you've watched the series now, you'll know a bit more about Keldor. If you haven't, definitely check it out. I'm sure you're aware of who Keldor is. He's sort of a counterpart of Skeletor, or a kind of, other version of Skeletor. But here he is in his Masterverse glory, and this gives me hope that we're going to see more of characters from that series. It was really good. And sticking with a space theme, or kind of jumping from Eternia, we go to Rebel Moon. The film wasn't that great, was it? But this is a character from Rebel Moon. She's looking pretty damn good. Yeah, so this is the character from Rebel Moon called Nemesis. Again, the film was a bit disappointing. I think a lot of people sort of said it was things that we'd just seen all before. But the characters from SH Figure Arts here look really good. And this character in particular has a kind of sort of, Western, spaghetti Western style with this sort of sci-fi look. Pretty decent. And next up, we have something I know very little about. Shout out to David Display's Model Behavior. I saw this on his video, so credit to him. This is the Saint Model Moses. I believe from SH Figure Arts, so a character from New Zealand. It's from manga and anime about saints who fight with these sort of mystical cloths. So there you go, touching cloth maybe, but yeah, pretty decent looking figure. I'm presuming it transforms into a whale as we see here. This is me showing my ignorance, but a really nice looking character. I think there's some other kind of saints that they fight. Presumably this is another saint that he's holding up here. But yeah, I mean, it looks really like a great looking figure, really nicely designed. Very anime, as you can see here from the face sculpt. But if you are aware of this property or this franchise, then you'll probably know a hell of a lot more about it than me for a start. But you'll probably be looking forward to this figure. Let me know if you know about this franchise, if you've got any of these figures, or if you're looking forward to this one in particular when he does go up for pre-order. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts so far. And we do have a 60th anniversary of G.I. Joe coming up at the time of this video. So here's the version of the Tel Viper and the SMS. And if you're wanting to go to war or want more military 1/12 scale characters, you do have, of course, Hiya Toys here. They're Rambo. That'll be coming out soon. Bit of a pricey character, figure with the cloth goods and everything, sort of in your Mezco 1/12 sort of price range, but looks really good. And this proved to be one of my most popular videos, if not my most popular video on my channel. Feel free to check it out in the comments below. And a character who's absolutely no stranger to war, Wolverine. Mafex Wolverine, the Tiger Stripe version, is getting re-released. And if you want to recreate your Street Fighter versus X-Men or those kind of battles, Storm Collectibles are doing a Street Fighter 6 version of Ryu, so that's good. And again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And moving over to McFarland Toys, we have Cassandra Cain, Batgirl. So here she is in all her glory, looking really good, sort of very ninja vibes there from her. But if you're a DC collector or DC Multiverse collector, I'm sure you'll be happy with that. And the Rival, which I believe is a Golden Age Reverse Flash, as far as I'm aware. So two offerings there from McFarland Toys. And sticking with DC, we've got a look at the SHF Ezra Miller Flash. Pretty decent head sculpt there, actually. So yeah, I mean, controversies aside, SHF are giving us a Flash action figure, and he looks pretty good. I mean, obviously he's going to be more 6-inch scale compared to the McFarlane ones, which would be a little bit larger. So if you do want an Ezra Miller in your collection, and that's down to you, that's personal choice, then feel free to flash out and get one. But yeah, he even comes with flash effects there, which is pretty good, isn't it? But yeah, really sort of good looking figure. I'll leave it down to you whether you think it's appropriate to have one in your collection or not. It's personal choice. It's your collection. You do what you like. But yeah, That's the Flash, there we go. And we're going to see him speeding away there. There we go, Speedy Gonzales. And again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And let's go over to some anthropomorphic animals, shall we? So here's Fury Toys, Azure Lion, available on 5K Toys at the minute. This looks like an absolute beast, doesn't it? And if you want something a bit more akin to what are they called, Dino Riders, then you've got here the Wild War Giant Armored Horned Red Rhinoceros. This is 1/12 scale, so this is 6-inch, so your Marvel Legends can ride this. I mean, look at this beast. You know, no one's going to be messing with this if you got your Marvel Legends on this. Kraven the Hunter might look pretty good stacked out on this bad boy. But yeah, so, you know, if you remember Dino Riders from the 80s, they were sort of a, you know, armoured kind of animal line. Well, this is it in 6-inch, basically, or this is at least the first one. Presumably there'll be more. This is available on Big Bad Toy Store. Wild War Giant Armoured Horned Red Rhinoceros. I'm pretty tempted. I mean, this looks really good. Obviously, it's going to be absolutely massive. And talking of things that are massive, here's the NECA TMNT Donny Lab, which is a NECA store exclusive, which I'm sure will not be a bit controversial for some people. Fortunately, something by NECA that has been made more easily available is the dinosaurs. Talking of anthropomorphic animals, I guess. The dinosaurs line. So a lot of the UK independent retailers have now got this line in, or you'll be able to pre-order this line from them. So that's nice. And again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And coming up, we have the Yoto Toys 1/12 scale Mimic. It's basically a chest with really bad teeth and tongue. I mean, whoever thought this up, it sort of looks like something from a reject from the real Ghostbusters cartoon or the Ghostbusters films. But it's kind of great, isn't it? It's sort of great in a really weird way. So if you wanted a really nice looking chest, that's what he said, with some teeth and a tongue, then here you go. I mean, it's available on 5K Toys. It's certainly different. It's 1/12 scale, so God knows where you put this in your collection. I suppose if Mythic Legions, maybe Masters of the Universe, possibly. I mean, maybe Black Series, but it's quite a unique looking piece. But it's fun, isn't it? Maybe with sort of Universal Monsters or something, maybe Yoto Toys Universal Monsters, something like that, because it could go with your NECA ones, I suppose, but it is 1/12 scale rather than 1/10 scale. Anyway, it's available on 5K Toys. If you've got money to burn, why not pick it up? I mean, it looks fun. You can also have it as a regular chest here with teeth, by looks of things. So maybe some NECA horror characters, you know, you could stick it in the collection with those. But yeah, Yoto Toys 1/12 scale Mimic. If this is their first offering, God knows what Yoto Toys have got in store for us. But again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button and feel free to comment and subscribe. And Loose Collector's shown off his Chaotica figure. So here's a comparison with a few different lines. Obviously Marvel Legends Scarlet Witch and the other character. And she is sort of chatting with the ladies, just discussing Loose Collector's sort of plans. There she is, showing off bit of booty. But yeah, I mean, she's voluptuous, isn't she? This is Chaotica. So yeah, there was a whole size comparison earlier with Wonder Woman and Miss Marvel. That was the name that escaped my head. Apologies. But yeah, here's some different poses for Chaotica. So again, you know, Loose Collector's sort of keeping things going strong with his line of 1/12 scale females. This one's sort of more, you know, mystical powers based, I suppose, in the like Doctor Strange type thing. I'm not a big, I don't know much about Coffin Comics, but here's La Muerta and Chaotica, you know, with Satana, I think, Lady Satana. But yep, a good little sort of comparison of the three. But keep them coming, Loose Collector. And Loose Collector does an articulation scheme quite similar to Marvel Legends. And speaking of Marvel Legends, the X-Men 97 Wave 2 will be up for pre-order at the time of this video. So are you picking any of these up? Have you collected the first wave? Let me know in the comments below. And speaking of Marvel Legends, for all the latest Marvel Legends news, reviews and live streams with co-host Rich M, you can check out Dan Who Reviews, check out Legends and Liquor, check out Turtles and Tea with Tanner and Dan, and also Joe's and Juice with Dan, Mini Plastic Multiverse Tom, and myself talking all the latest G.I. Joe classified news. Yeah, at the time of this video, there is an anniversary, 60th anniversary of G.I. Joe, so we may get something along those lines. And speaking of G.I. Joe of sorts, you can check out a video on my G.I. Joe classified custom Action Force Gaucho, a representation of the character in classified form from the original 80s line. Here he is next to Captain America, so feel free to check out that video, link in the comments below. And for all the latest action figure reviews in the UK, you can check out Jay's Toy Collection UK. He did a live stream for Royal Rumble recently, so you can check that out. I'll put a link in the comments below. Feel free to check out Justin Collects. He did a review of the Leonardo Loyal Subjects TMNT, comic style TMNT, so check that out. You can check out Miguel and the Wolfpack Toy Review. He's done a giveaway of Cad Bane on his channel, so again I'll put a link to that video in the comments below. Feel free to check out Austin, the hero of collectors. You can also check out Dante and the Infinity Equation. Why not check out AC Toy Design? You can see all his custom action figure work, and if you really like his channel, his YouTube channel, feel free to join his Patreon. You can check out the 3POA podcast. If you like film and TV, you can check out filmandtv.com. Feel free to check out Robo Don't Know. Robo does a weekly news update, a bit like me, but better basically. He does a better version of it every week on a Saturday, so feel free to watch that. You can watch Cypher Sigma for action figure pickups and film reviews. And for all the latest pop music covers and pop music of original designs, check out Elson Official Music. You can check out Z-Man 12-Bat, Agent Z-Man's YouTube channel. Feel free to check out Why So Serious Toys. And you can, of course, and links for all these YouTube channels, by the way, will be in the comments below. You can check out Photo Dave and Toy Pics for all the latest toy photography tips and tricks. And for action figure reviews in Ireland, you can check out Brian's action figure reviews. And like I say, links for all these YouTube channels will be in the comments below. And you can check out Trevor, the 1/6 shooter, for all things Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions. And I recently did a review on my channel for a Mythic Legion called Zende Amanthe, I believe. I probably butchered the name a little bit, but anyway, check out the video and I'll put a link to that video in the comments below. So plenty to enjoy from YouTube channels there, and of course myself. And you might be wondering where some great places are to pre-order and purchase action figures, one of them being Blue Owl Collectibles, which launches on the 6th of February 2024, so keep an eye out for that. Some Marvel Legends up for pre-order there already. You can of course check out Comics and Cocktails. Yep, so they stock plenty of good action figures as well. Feel free to check out Invincible Toys and their futuristic combat soldiers, and also fist toys available on Big Bad Toy Store. So I'll put a link for that in the comments below. Feel free to check out Valiverse for their Action Force and Legends of the White Dragon, available on their website. Feel free to check out the whole shebang. And you can of course check out Kapow Toys. And feel free to check out Star Action Figures. And again, I'll put links to all these UK independent retailers and of course Invincible Toys and Valiverse in the comments below. Feel free to check out Props and Replicas, who do stock Mythic Legions. And you can of course check out Gobsmack Comics. And feel free to check out all the cool stuff and in-demand toys. So there's a list of UK independent retailers you can check out. Feel free to check them out at your leisure. Links for all of them will be in the comments below. And Super 7 Ultimates have revealed their DIC, Baroness, Lady J and Scarlet based on the DIC cartoon. So here they are, that's their looks. These are obviously repaints, but if you've missed the first ones or you fancy picking these up, there you go. Super 7 Ultimates are obviously going on sale quite a lot, so that may influence your decision on picking these up. Or if you've already got the initial ones, then you might only be a hardcore G.I. Joe collector to pick these up. But I'm recording this video on G.I. Joe Day at the time of this video, so these have just gone up as I'm recording this. They do look good. Unfortunately, they're 7-inch, so I probably won't be collecting them myself. I've got a few of the Ultimates bats, which scale well with my classifieds as kind of super bats or super cyborgs. But if you're collecting the Super 7 Ultimates line in G.I. Joe, here's some new ones for you. And the G.I. Joe reveals don't stop there. So here we got a look at G.I. Joe classified Doc, and doesn't he look good? He looks like a good mix of retro with a sort of modernized classified update. Comes with a sort of stretcher there as well, a flare gun, a few other things, but looking really good. I mean, they've done a really good job here. And here we've got Torch, one of the Dreadnoks. So it completes the last of the trio of Dreadnoks. Obviously we've got Buzzer and Ripper. This is Torch. Again, looking really decent. Obviously we've got a Dreadnok inspired character coming up in these reveals, but then we'll talk later. But this looks really, really good. Again, a good mix of classic and update. And then we've got one that, you know, might be skippable for some. It's a Tiger Force Roadblock and Tiger Force Tripwire. I mean, they look good, but you know, if you've got the original versions, you may want to skip these. Maybe unless you're a completist in the line, you may pick these up. Here we've got the Night Creeper, presumably an alternate head to make an army builder. This could maybe be the Night Creeper leader. Yeah, it was a really interesting episode where they were stealing in the DIC cartoon, stealing an Egyptian artifact, and he took Lady J as, he was mesmerised to be an Egyptian king, took Lady J as his kind of queen. Very weird episode. Here's Jinx. I remember Jinx from the second movie where they captured Storm Shadow. Her and Snake Eyes captured Storm Shadow and battled red ninjas on a mountainside. That's probably one of the best parts of the second movie. Here's Noggerhide. So this is your kind of Mick Dundee or like Crocodile Dundee type character. You know, the 80s leaned in heavily to stereotypes. So this is kind of the last of the Dreadnoks, essentially a Dreadnought character, but he goes alongside Armored Cobra Commander and Metalhead from the DIC cartoon. And talking to G.I. Joe, you can check out my reviews of Shockwave and Agent Helix on my channel, so pick both these up from the whole shebang. They might still be available there, or props and replicas maybe, but yeah, I've done a review of both these on the channel, so feel free to check these out at your leisure. And if you're enjoying this video, again, don't forget to smash the like button, feel free to comment and subscribe. So going from that, let's have a look at here is the Zenr new female body type on 5K Toys. So these are the Zenr bodies. Here we go. So loads of kind of gladiatorial style characters. These are the test shots, as you can see here. These will probably no doubt be available on 5K Toys. I believe they're available on eBay as well. Well, that character in this corner does look like Fresh Monkey Fiction, the one with it looks like Barbarian Santa, but obviously maybe just a similarity. I believe these are Zenr Studios. Sort of gladiator type figures, but yeah, a new female body coming to the line. These are quite good, as from what I've seen. I've admired these from afar. They look a bit like Mad Max, don't they? Some of these characters, like they could fit into the world of Mad Max. But yeah, sort of your gladiator type characters, or Fist of the North Star or something like that. But yeah, if you want some gladiator characters to round out your collection, to go with your Mythic Legions and all that type of thing, then you know. This might be for you. But yeah, let me know if you've got any Zenr Studios sort of figures in your collection in the comments below, if you're sort of tempted by these. Like I say, 5K Toys is somewhere you can pick them up, so that's quite good. But yeah, I mean, something, you know, always good to see additions to the collection that you can make from different lines. Here's Warriors of the Saurozois, I believe, but it's Boss Fight Studios, Wave 3. Yeah, so these are kind of dinosaur characters, and they lean into that 90s style of sort of neon animated figures, so they look fun as well. And again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button, feel free to comment and subscribe. And here we've got Black Sugar Studio Sophia. This is a model kit, apparently with like really good articulation. So again, you can get these quite like readily available in Japan. It says, as it says here, these will be available on 5K Toys. Comes with quite a lot of sort of accessories. She's obviously quite well endowed there, as you can see. But yeah, a model kit, you know, that kind of you can add to your collection if you like sort of cyber bunny girls or that kind of thing. Then this could be for you. So anime face, obviously, as you can see here. So if you like your anime type kind of characters or your model kits, then yeah, this could be one for you. But yeah, it will be available on 5K Toys, I say. Yeah, I mean, if you like building model kits, then you know, this could be something you can add to your collection. It does look like quite good articulation. So model kits tend to vary, you know, in terms of how good they are. Some are more fragile than others. I do believe these ones are probably fairly decent, so you know, you've got that kind of to your advantage. But it looks like a really fun sort of model kit. Don't know where you could place it really, sort of in your collection. What would it go with? It's sort of, if you've got more sort of model kits like this, then there you go. It's something you can maybe go for. And sticking with an animated sort of look, going back to Boss Fight Studios again, they've released their Wave 3 Popeye Classics. Here's Popeye, obviously, in two different looks. So yeah, I mean, this is obviously, this line must be doing well if Boss Fight Studios are going to Wave 3. We've got quite a few characters here. I guess there's a Swedish chef, but I'm not really sure, but some kind of chef, Popeye obviously there, some kind of caveman character. I mean, shout out to David Display's model behaviour. I saw these in his latest video, and the Saurozoic dinosaurs as well. But yeah, here's Wimpy. Oh, I believe that's Wimpy, I guess. But yeah, I'm not really too well, don't really know these characters too much. I mean, they hark back to another era, don't they, these kind of characters. But yeah, again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button, feel free to comment and subscribe. And now moving over to Modok King, we've got the Modok King 1/12 scale Superior Spider-Man model kit. Now these do look really good. We were talking about model kits earlier, weren't we, with that animated girl. the Black Sugar Studios scale Sophia. Here's a model kit that you may be more familiar with. It's a Superior Spider-Man, really good looking articulation as well. And these look like they will be reasonably priced as well. You know, maybe around the kind of $30 to $50 mark, I believe. So yeah, they're going to be good. They've obviously done a Nolan Batman trilogy, Batman and Batman Tumbler as well, and there's plenty more Spider-Man based characters coming out from Modok King, so be interesting to see what they're like. But as you can see here, the articulation is looking really good. They won't be grey like this. This is obviously a test shot. They will be fully painted, so I think he just snapped them together, as far as I'm aware. The Batman, it was fully painted as well. Anyway, the Christian Bale Batman that came along. So yeah, maybe you'll have to sort of do some you know, assembly required. But again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And finally, looking at crazy figures, Tears of the Sun figures. Here we go. Don't know if these are released yet or if they're going to be released, but they do look quite interesting. I mean, they go with your sort of Mezco 1/12 G.I. Joes, or your Classified or Valorous Action Force. Tears of the Sun was a film, I think, from the early 2000s, mid-2000s, with Bruce Willis and Monica Bellucci. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of, you know, I'm aware of it, not seen it before. I believe it's probably based on a true story, but these military figures look very good, very highly detailed. Not sure if they're actually out yet or available to pre-order, or if, yeah, like I say, if they're out yet. Let me know in the comments below. Obviously, the first character was quite recognisable as Bruce Willis. Maybe not completely exactly the same likeness, but not bad. Not sure who these characters are. Again, let me know if you've seen the film in the comments below, what you thought of it, and if you'd like Tears of the Sun action figures. I mean, it's probably a bit random, but yeah, what you think of these these figures? They make good generic military men, wouldn't they, in your collection? And Mezco have got a toy fair the end of February where they'll be doing sort of giveaways and things like that, and then finally a brand new reveal. So there's that to look forward to as well. So there we go, that's Flicks and Figs episode 5. I'm sure as I'm recording this, some new toy news will pop up and I'll have to add that to Flicks and Figs episode 7. But many thanks for watching. You make these videos possible, and until next time, enjoy those Flicks and Figs.